So yeah, we had plenty. It's looking a bit better now for the next couple of weeks. But
Good.
yeah, not sure. We will see. It's a new month in game, so you probably have some harvesting to do, Jamie.
Some chores to do, yeah. I bought one more small piece of land here last time we were on. That little
I did as well.
small spot up to kind of...
Number 18?
No, I bought number 2. Where's your, you say number 18? You bought that?
Yeah. No, I bought 29. I got the one in the left bottom corner. Made that field a bit bigger.
Yeah. So I did the same. I bought 18, 2 fields above you, and maybe squared my grass field up, joined them up. So I'm going to have barley to harvest.
That's what I'm doing at the moment. Or kinda. I'm done with that. Just need to empty the harvester. There's 2 tractors in the sale, by the way, Jamie. Not sure if you're interested in anyone, but...
Yeah, I bought a new tractor last week, the JCB, so I'm good for now.
Yeah, the fast track. You're good, yeah. Yeah, I bought more pigs and more cows, so I'm good as well.
On with Doc. Ooh, Friday? Friday, he just jumped into chat and we were playing there. And he was saying, he said, you guys are going to struggle to do the 500 cows. It's, your food requirement's going to be a lot. So,
yeah.
I tried it on back roads. Went in and put the cow barn that we have here, we're all using. 350,000 liters it holds. And on 3-day seasons, you're going through like 260-some thousand liters of food in a...
Every month.
In a day.
In a day, yeah. I figured that.
Yeah.
I was considering placing another cow barn.
Yeah.
Just to spread it.
Yep. That's
what I did with the pigs, because I got 3 pig sheds now. I got my pigs sorted. I'm on 450 now. So the last couple of them will breed, and then I'll have 500.
Yep.
So pigs are sorted. Cows still a bit to go. Pigs, chicken, and sheep. That's sorted. Yeah, cows. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking of placing a second barn.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that way you'll better say 350,000 for 250 cows.
Yes.
Is more doable.
Yeah. Because I'm on 232 cows now at the moment.
To look to see what I have here, I'm not sure right off. Yeah, 166 cows.
Yeah, so I'm a bit ahead on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not very far by 70. No, more.
Yeah, you said you had how many?
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, jeez, I've been drinking too much. I'll have a look. Yeah, 232. Yeah, so 70 difference.
Yep.
And I still got a little bit of loan left, but only 170,000.
Yeah, I don't know what mine. I can only take 67,000 is all I can take out. That's why I kind of kept reinvesting what I had in my cash back into the farm for now.
Yeah. Yeah, but you almost got your loan done as well then.
No, I'm still 850. I think you were down to like 300.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, although I do have some silages and stuff that I can start to move here soon.
I've got 180 left to pay off.
Yeah, no, I flunked. I had up over 200,000 last game day, and I ended up spending, doing stuff with it. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did, but I invested it in the new pig shed and pigs. I thought you were closer to me on the loan.
no.
Because on animals we are quite close. That I'm pretty sure. And food for the cows, I pretty much got it sorted, but it's gonna be a struggle to keep them fed.
Yeah,
Because I got 1.6 million of TMR in stock. But they're gonna chew through 260,000 a day. So,
yeah.
that's a lot. At first I thought the pigs were going to be the biggest challenge. But I think it might be the cows.
Yeah.
Just
I've been
feed-wise.
I've been putting pig food into storage. Cow food too.
I did.
But I'm putting pig food into storage, trying to pack it up.
I did as well, yeah. I put pig food. I'm pretty much. They're not chewing through as much as I thought they would.
No.
Because I got 100,000 in stocks. My barn is full. And I'm still producing as well. So, yeah, pig feed should be okay. I thought pig feed was gonna be more of a struggle than the cow feed, but I think it's gonna be the other way around.
Yeah.
And you got the monster pig shed in, right? The 500 one.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll hold all in one.
Yeah, I went for the smaller ones. I got 2 times 400 now, and one 150. It's a bit more expensive on the money, but just easier to shift them around. Or at least that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
How's things at the shop, Jamie? Still good?
Yeah, busy. Nice weather gets us hopping with some stuff, so
Oh, busy is good.
yeah. Probably like you, people don't want to camp in the rain, right? So
Yeah, that's very, very, very true. They neither want to build in the rain, so yeah, makes sense. Or plant and garden.
no.
Yeah, over at our place is just too busy. I always said it can't be too busy, but yeah, it's too busy. For the amount of people. It feels like you're running around with a chicken without a head every day.
Yep.
But it is what it is, and it will get better. Just get to the summertime, and then time to chillax a little bit again. When's summer holidays starting over there?
Like for staff and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for schools and stuff. Yeah.
Schools are pretty well out now.
Already? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
early.
Yeah, my the high school students and that they're done now. The grades 1 till 9 they finish up next week.
How long do they have vacation over there?
2 months.
2 months. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
Yeah.
Over here it's 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And it's still 3 more weeks till holidays for the schools. So your kid's off as well then, Jeremy?
Yeah, my girl's done. She started back with us here at Home Hardware this week.
Yeah. What age is she?
She's 16.
16, yeah, okay. So good hand in the shop then.
Yeah. She's she moves around. She was started off as maintenance, like just doing cleanup and that kind of stuff, and then she went to cash, and now she's down in the seasonal department. Kind of like me, she likes to learn and do different things.
Yeah. Interested in taking over, or you're not sure yet?
I don't know yet. She's talked nursing.
Okay.
She's talked some different stuff, but I still say, I know what it's like over there, but around here, they make them try to choose too young. Like, she's going into grade 11, and they want them to know what they want to take for courses to go to university. And Jesus, when I was 16 years old, I didn't know what I wanted to do on Friday night, much less what I want the rest of my life.
Yeah. Well, it's the same over here. It's too early, but they have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Or at least they have to choose a direction.
Yeah.
Which is wide.
Yeah. That's kind
because
of
if you want to go to, for example, nursery, then you're taking Yeah, I'm not sure how you call it, but something like health classes, something like that.
Yeah.
Which still is very very widespread. That means it's from washing people till becoming a surgeon in the end.
Yep.
So it's from the absolutely lowest till the top. Lots to choose from. I was lucky to know what I wanted in an early age, so it didn't really matter for me.
Yeah, I was kind of the same. I went to university for a year and just wasn't my thing style. So then I took a year off and worked and realized that I did like retail and serving people and business, so
Makes it easier.
it does.
So your daughters may be thinking anything with nursery, but is there a possibility for her to do that in like for as a holiday worker, just to get a feeling with it?
Yeah, they can. They have job shadow stuff around too that they do. But she's also talked about accounting, like that's what she says. She just hasn't really decided yet. So she.
No, I know, but if it's holiday season anyway, and it would be possible for her to, for example, go with a nurse for 14 days, you can get a pretty decent idea of how it's going and maybe help you on what you want, yes or no?
Yeah. This is why I need to have 3 or 4 tractors, because I'm jumping between tractor and tractor, doing this and doing that.
That's what I do as well now.
You got one hauling the grain cart, one going for bales, one pulling TMR and pig food out of the mixers to put it in storage.
Driving around the flatbed, moving some bales. You got a lot of bales to sell, Jamie, or?
Yeah, I'll have to look, but I have a good shot of them here. I think that I can move a few, and I get I've got grass that I can cut again too.
Yeah, same here. Mowing 2 fields. And the fast track is a good boy, that's for sure.
Yeah. I used it yesterday or last time on for a lot of stuff, and I was jumping around, moving around. It does move quick around the farm.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in your area, because you're quite flat. It's just gonna do 73 all the time there.
Yeah.
And that does help compared to the others. And they have quite a good horsepower ratio as well, so.
They do.
Jeez, Mr. Fee is sitting on his money. 212,000 he got. He should spend it.
Should spend it for him.
We could. I was in the minus when I got back in. Not big, but 2,000, something like that.
Yeah. Who bought the cedar tank? You or Johnny?
Who bought it? Not me, so it must be Johnny. The horse.
Yeah.
I seen it, but I already have one.
Yeah, it was on. It was on in the sale.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, it must be Johnny. He was here when I was here, and just for like half an hour or something like that. And he said he would be back later. What did you bought mineral feed, Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cheaper to buy it in bulk, man.
Oh, is it?
You can buy it at that what's it called? Not that lime station, but the one you can buy the barley and the wheat, pig
Ah,
feed.
okay. I didn't know that was there. I thought that just had the barley, pig feed, and wheat, and the. not
No,
the-
it has mineral feed as well. And it's cheaper than the pellets. I mean, it's still expensive, but the prices might fluctuate. But when I bought it, it was cheaper to get it from there in bulk than from the shop. So that's what I did.
3,000. No, cheaper. 1,000 for 1,050 liters. That's 3,000 for 1,000 liters at the Agro Pet. 3 times.
Oh, okay.
It must.
My mistake then.
It must fluctuate. Or it might. You know what I mean? It might fluctuate.
Yeah, it probably will, because I checked it before I bought it. I'll be right back. I'll grab me a little snack.
Okay, bud.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back, bud.
How's the weather over there, Jamie?
It's kind of like you. The rain's gone and it's been warm. It's actually been almost too warm to some degree.
Yeah.
We went from having cooler days and nights and rain to having like heat warnings.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the temperature when they're giving heat warnings over there, Jamie?
Usually it's like 30 degrees. What was it, Tammy? Last week it was at 30 degrees, and it felt like the heat warning.
Yeah, the same over here.
Yeah, 31 feels. And we get humid heat here.
Yep, same here.
Same there, yeah.
I know all about that.
Yeah. It's a different. I got a guy that's working with me now. He's from the prairies, and they get heat, but it's dry heat. And he's like, "This is disgusting, man. I don't know how you guys ever do this."
Yeah, it's a complete difference. When we used to go on holiday to France a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's 40 degrees in France, but it's dry heat,
Yeah.
it's still okay. Of course it's warm, but you can even walk in it, no problem at all.
Yeah.
But with the humidity we have over here, if you have 30 degrees, you're sweating if you're even doing one step.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
No. You got onto back roads a little bit here this week, did you?
Yeah, a little bit. I wanted to. I was off work yesterday afternoon, so I was like, "Oh, I get a couple hours in," but I just started, and then a friend showed up, so I had to go. Went fishing for a couple hours. Was good, nice and relaxing.
What kind of fishing?
Mainly pike, but
Oh, nice.
a bit of everything.
And is that a fly fish or bait
No,
fish?
it's yeah, bait fish, but man-made bait fish, so not real. I'm not sure how you call it. It's like jerk baits and spinners and
Yep.
blades, pop-ups, soft baits,
Yep.
rigs, jigs,
Nice.
a bit of everything.
And do you go off a boat or do you bank fish?
No, all from shore.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go fishing tomorrow with my son, but that will be just small bait fish. A small, yeah, from bream till yeah, fawn. No clue how you call it over in English, but I think it's roach in English, and perch.
Perch. It's trout, maybe?
Nah, it's not trout. It's they got let me look. Google knows it. At least Google should know it. Yeah, fawn is roach.
Roach.
Perch, which has let me see, also pike perch as well. And bream. Not sure if you know that, but
Bream,
they're
no.
sweet. A typical European species. Sometimes we might get a catfish or a eel, but not very common.
Eels are they're fun for fighting because they're wiry.
Yes.
Young fellow.
Oh,
with
they're
it.
tasty as well.
Yeah.
Not allowed to bring them home anymore over here. They're
Really?
protected.
Oh my
Yeah,
geez.
not enough of them anymore. You can still take a pike home, but only one.
Yeah. I used to fish eels with my father. Nets.
It's not allowed over here. Over here, it's not allowed to fish specifically on eel anymore.
No.
And if you do catch them, you have to release them in the same water you caught them.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have trout, etc. Neighboring countries do, but we don't really have any mountains with flowing water. It's all standing water mainly. Of course, the rivers have their flows, but Not enough to have trout in him. Yeah, some, but not much.
No.
Salmon, we don't have salmon over here.
No?
Nope. You'll have to go to Denmark or Norway to catch salmon. Not over here. Same for trout.
See, I grew up on a river.
Well, that's a good spot then.
Yeah, I used to have a little punt dory. I go fishing up the road. My father fished a lot.
Yeah. I used to fish a lot, but since I've kids, not that much anymore.
No, I haven't been in for several years.
My son is interested in it now, so I'm starting to pick it back up again.
Yeah.
Are you using what's it called? Weed killer? Or are you just plowing every field before you seed it again?
No, I've been spraying.
You've been spraying, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of decided it would be easier to just plow everything every time. I think it's cheaper than spraying. Because we don't have precision farming, it's just turn out the weed killer.
Yeah.
I'm just plowing it every time. Uh-oh.
Just sneaking
Watch
in.
out. Boss me the boss.
Yeah, 9 o'clock my time. That's when he appears back on scene.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's time to go sleep soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying the map, but the constraints are getting a little harder to confine to.
Mr. Fee.
And
So we have to stop cheating now, I guess, Rumpf.
Yeah, I already put the cheats off.
doubt it.
There we go.
Well, I did stream, so you can watch it back if you want, Johnny. See how much I cheated.
Ought to be heaps.
Yep.
I'll tell you, I didn't cut one tree down this game.
Me neither.
Oh, geez, you're both sick.
Nah, there's no more trees left on my fields.
Oh dear.
I
And
still
also,
have
I've
some.
been busy. I still have a couple, but they're hard to reach and not feeling like getting them down.
Got to earn a living in an honest way.
Yes.
About time. Jeez. Yeah.
Looks like your grass is ready to cut, Johnny.
Yeah, I've got one grass field, right. It's high.
I was saying earlier there, what Doc was talking about the cow feed and that. I went on to Backroads and tried 250 cows and 500 cows. And
Yeah.
500 cows are going to be, I wrote the numbers down, I have the screenshot there, like 200 and, my number, 250,000 liters a day based on 3-day seasons.
Oh, okay.
So 250 cows for 64,000 liters of hay in 24 hours. But when it went to 500 cows, I bought and went to 500 cows. So there's the ones were 1 month older. It was 256,000 liters of hay in 24 hours. So it is. They do consume.
Yeah, that's with that mod.
Yeah. So
I could tinker with that. I could tinker the mod.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we were talking even if you put a second cow barn down, so you fill your cow barn up and only leave the 250 cows in that one barn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of spreading it out a little bit.
I used to be able to keep the feed up to 1,000 cows without that mod. So I don't know why it's made it. He's increased it that bloody much. Doesn't make sense. I had 2 500 cow barns full, and I was feeding them total mixed ration, not just hay.
I'll
Kept
feed
up
them
to
to
it
you
pretty
more as well.
I am here now, but traditionally I don't bother because until I'm free enough to get the farm built up to worry about it, I just feed them hay. They don't produce as much, but they produce a hell of enough. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, you make a bigger profit on total mixed ration for sure. Man.
How's your morning been so far?
Pretty shit. I went back to bed. Only had a chat with the girls there for about 15, 20 minutes. Didn't play with them today.
No.
I was too busy sleeping.
Well, I guess you needed it then, Johnny.
Waking up at 2:30 every bloody day drive me nuts. Not enjoying it. Now, joys of getting home. How'd your day go, Jamie?
It's good. Cut the grass this morning here. Fire hall for duty this afternoon at noontime.
Oh, yeah.
Had a real nice supper. Tammy made nice seafood chowder.
Ugh.
Yeah, see, you turn your nose up at that. I think I turn my nose up at lamb.
Well, you know, haven't had a decent lamb.
You haven't had decent seafood
And
chowder.
don't tell me. I probably haven't because I can't stand seafood.
I
Tastes
like
filth
seafood.
to me. Oh no. Nah.
So we had hake and scallops.
Hake, that's nice.
Hake or haddock? Haddock, sorry. Hake. Haddock, scallops. Just a little bit of shrimp. So, lobster, and then I put baby clams in mine. She doesn't like them, so I add them into my bowl afterwards. Potatoes, carrots, and celery, onions.
Yeah, no thanks. Ugh. Yeah, no. I'll eat whiting and I'll eat shark, but anything else tastes fishy to me. It's got that strong fish taste.
Yeah.
Tried it. Tried lots of different fish.
It depends on how you prepare it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of
but
course,
I've
you
had
always have that fish taste, but yeah.
Yeah. There's certain whiting I can't stand. Some whiting tastes real fishy. There's a certain type of whiting that I don't mind. It tastes quite nice.
The hake is quite good, the one you said, Jamie.
Yeah.
That's
I'll eat.
that's cod
I eat.
species.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I eat.
Family,
I eat
yep.
hake. I eat hake. Don't mind that.
It's nice sturdy meat.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna go and call it a night.
Okay.
Getting tired over here.
Yeah, getting late for you, mate. Be 2 o'clock or something, nearly.
Yeah,
After
10 past 2, yeah.
No worries, mate. You have a good sleep. Good day tomorrow.
All right, gentlemen, you too, and enjoy.
Yes. Thank you.
Catch you later, mate.
No, he's gone.
Eh. What do you think of that new Canadian map?
Yeah, I had a peek at it here this evening.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that doesn't turn my crank on it is it's Mapper's Paradise, and
Yeah, I don't like Mapper's Paradise either.
they tend to throw a lot of stuff that gets a lot of errors.
Yes.
So,
And in the old days, they used to steal a lot of mods
oh, did that?
from other people and add it to their map. Yes, in the old days. No, I'm not a fan of Mapper's Paradise, but the map looks okay.
Yeah, no, it's
It needs an update. There's things missing on it. And one cell points off the edge of the map
yeah, I saw
for
that.
some reason. Doctor Lou, make a coffee while I'm up. I'll be
All
back.
right, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, come back.
thanks, bud. Jeez.
Almost ready for a second nap, are you?
Oh, yeah. I only just woke up half an hour ago, or less than an hour ago. But yeah. Bloody oath was I tell you.
That, do you ever hear of Three's Company? TV
Yes.
show? That some
Yep.
mothers do have them. That kind of reminds me, that same kind of comedy, that same kind of humor.
Yeah, British humor.
Yeah. Watched a couple
Which-
more clips tonight there of some of them.
Yep. Yeah, no, British humour was sort of adapted by America early in the piece with some Americanisation to it. And then the Americanisation took over and I don't think it's funny anymore.
No.
It's
Like-
just stupidity.
well,
They
it's-
think it's funny.
It's like the old Carry On Nurse, Carry On Doctor, those, right?
Yeah, that's right. The old Carry On series, that were great. They were funny and silly, but not. They weren't trying to be funny and stupid,
No.
which American humour does. I'm sorry to say. I try to watch them. I've watched every episode of Seinfeld, for example, hailed as one of the greatest comedies ever.
No.
And I never laughed once. Didn't even smile. Some of it was good. The only person I liked was Kramer. He was funny and silly. But the rest of the humour was just stupid.
Yeah.
And the woman in it, whatever her name was, I think she could be a good actress. But trying to do comedy, and I think she's a comedian. I can't remember her name. But
Joy-
all she could talk... Sorry.
Dreyfus, I think, isn't it? Something Dreyfus?
Ah, yeah, could be. But all she could talk about was a vagina. She was constantly bringing it up. This isn't funny. It's like female comedians that go on stage. There's some very funny one. Really is. But some of those comedians, and I'm not just branding Americans here, I'm branding a lot of female comedians. All they want to talk about is their periods and make jokes about it. That's not funny. Some of them are great. There's, I really liked Phyllis Diller.
Hmm?
She was crazy. You know, Lucille Ball was funny. She was silly. What's the British one I really love? Currently now, he travels the world doing comedy shows. Oh, can't think of a name. She's a chubby woman. She must be getting close to 40 now. But she is genuinely funny. But no, they just stupid everything up.
Hey, Chris.
Chris,
Yeah. Just hi, Johnny.
my Chris.
You're Chris, yeah, because you're not streaming, see?
No.
Yeah.
I can't cheat if I'd streaming. Eases. Hope you're well, Chris.
And it only took me like 4 minutes to pick up that you're in chat, Chris, so that's not bad.
That's like me. He's used to that. I've taught you well.
Yeah, there you go.
You have your chat on your actual screen
No,
or not?
no.
I used to.
No, I
But
did.
the program failed up.
I just have it my tablet next to me. I watch my own stream on my little tablet and chat down the side.
Yeah, I used to have a little chat window ghosted. You could only see it when people talked, and then it would slowly fade away, pop up in the top middle of my screen.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a distraction because it fades away if no one types. I can't remember what the program's called, but it's an overlay for OBS. But it's not by OBS, it's by someone else. You should get that. Mine failed up ages ago. It's pretty easy to set up.
You're good,
It's
Chris.
just
That's
another
good,
window.
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's just another screen that you can determine how big you want it and how big the writing is. And the delay on it, like the delay before it fades. And it's just like your Be Right Back screen, but you can put it on, always on top. But you can't see it. You make it an invisible window.
Okay. To look at that then to, they say, tie it to your YouTube chat.
Yes. Yeah, it's a separate program that picks up your YouTube chat and displays it right in front of you. Almost instant.
But then our viewers wouldn't have the joy of being ignored.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Sure, Chris is chuckling right there.
You see it on Farmer Klein's streams, live streams.
Yeah.
He has it in a big window next to the Speedo,
Yes.
higher than the Speedo. And you'll see it pop up with the message and then fade away. Yeah, mine stopped working many years ago. I tried to fix it, but it just wouldn't work. So I deleted it. Yeah.
Chris says, yep. Used to being ignored, bud. That's good.
Yeah.
If we're nothing else, Chris, at least we're consistent.
That's it. I'm not doing much, Chris, just mowing grass. So nothing exciting over here. I'm about to go and sell some goat milk though. Oh, better sell some of me wool too. Looking pretty full over there. Oh, I don't have a full tank yet. Almost. Yeah, I don't think it's worth having goats really, even though the milk's very, like you get double almost.
But
It's just they don't produce a lot
no.
compared to cow milk. Well, you got to think of the udders. They're about a quarter of the size. But we'll go. So, wool. Coming good.
Saying to Scrump earlier, this is why I need to have like 5 tractors and trucks, because I've got 1 cart and grain, I got 1 bale, and I got 1 fertilizer, and I got just keep jumping between them all.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've got 3 on the go. A minute. Couple of tractors on sale.
Yeah, I saw that.
Still looking for a harvest that come up on sale.
Yeah. This little one is good, but it fills up so damn quick.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, they do. That's not too bad. 11 grand for produce. Bit of honey, few eggs. Oh, now, medium-sized harvester would be good.
Yeah. Like a John Deere 560. Be alright on here.
Yeah. Yeah, any of those medium-sized ones would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think. Exactly. Gotten over Friday night.
Friday night.
Bloody Scrump had a sleep. Fell asleep.
Yeah.
Bloody conveniently.
Yeah, we had a little on that bed on there last night.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
I said we had a long nap bed on there last night for minimal bodies.
But yeah, we did do quite a bit. Those bloody harvesters getting out of whack. I blame Brummy because he got on first, and I told him what to do. Oh yeah, all right. Hang on, none of these harvesters are doing what I'm telling them to. Bugger. Most of the time, only happens I think once after you got there. But every now and again, one of the harvesters would lose the course. Course
Yeah.
lost, course lost, course lost. Oh, jeez. No, missing rows. And I did tell him. I said, well, before you fiddle with them, this was before I said what to do. Before you fiddle, just see if I saved the course. I think I could have. He went in, goes, something here called harvesters times 3. And I said, yeah, that's it. Go into the harvesters, got to check which side of the line they're on before you start them, because they all default to left, right? One's got to be left, one's got to be centre, one's got to be right. So load the course and do that. Okay, the course didn't load. What do you mean? Course is not loading. Oh. And I think he saved another course over the top of it. So, yeah, we may have the same problem next Friday. I won't blame Brummy because I don't know where the harvesters were either. So I said, well, it could be Jamie's and my fault because we didn't stop the harvesters while they were going in a straight line, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't see what he was doing because I was busy trying to load in. But it was a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know whose fault it was, but there you go. But it was actually funny. You know, like on the course play little window that pops up.
Yeah, I
You
couldn't,
have it right sitting there.
couldn't see.
All they were doing was field work. They weren't saying they were doing a course.
Yeah.
And I think course play's playing up because I'm doing a course now with my tedder, tedding the grass I've cut for hay, and it just says VP field work. It's not giving the name of the course. Oh, of course, this one doesn't have a name. This is just a temporary course. But it doesn't even say temporary course. It used to say temporary course. It doesn't say that now. So I'm wondering if there's an update for Courseplay. I need to check. Go on GitHub and have a look.
Yeah, because my harvester says course play field work, time left,
Yeah.
temporary course, 10:29.
Yours says temporary.
Yeah.
Oh, mine does too. Yeah. So that's all right. That's normal. But when you load a course, as Brummy said he tried, it usually has the name of the course. All those harvesters should have said harvesters times 3. But none of them did. I don't know. Don't know what happened. Can only guess. No one's to poll. I'd say it's just Courseplay being Courseplay. But I will look to see if there's an update.
Of course, you're blocked by an object. You got the tractor parked in front of you.
All right.
Said, of course you're blocked by an object. Left a tractor parked in front of you.
Oh. That's very inconsiderate of you, mate. Doing that.
You want it to be unloaded. It's his fault.
Uh-huh. May have a look at that animal extension later today or tomorrow. See what it's actually doing.
See what's causing it to.
Yeah, suck up so much food. Shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but maybe it does because it needs it for the extra milk production it's doing, right?
Well, yeah, if it's doing extra milk too, I don't like that either. Why do you need it? I mean, you make a fortune off cow. No need to do that extra. Just a bit annoying. Whoever it is that did it, can't remember. I don't know why you need to do that. But anyway, I'll have a look at it and see what I come up with. If it is giving extra milk, then I won't touch the food. I can understand why, unless I can easily default both of those figures. I want to add silage to it anyway, as a food.
Yeah, just the silage to get pure.
Well, grass is on 80, right? I'll turn grass down to say 70 or even 60. I mean 8. And then stick silage in there at 80 or 85. And leave total mixed rations where it should be, where it is. Because it's stupid that they've taken silage away as a sole food. A lot of dairies, that's all they feed them, silage. They don't give them anything else. It's a stable diet, but for some reason giants have taken it away. I don't understand. They used to have it. It was always in there, silage. You could feed them silage, but they took it away. Why? I don't know. Oh, man.
Yes.
There he is.
You guys contesting it?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're playing on Backroads County?
No, it's not up, is it?
No,
Yeah.
that's because we're contesting it.
I don't need an activity status. That's so 1999.
But I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
That's code word for watch it by hired worker work.
Yeah.
Thought you were streaming.
I am. Johnny's not.
Jamie is, yeah.
It doesn't say Jamie is. I got no notification. 0.
Should have. Let me have a look. Discord being an arse. Yeah, Discord's being an arse. There's no notification for you.
That.
View my channel. Subscriptions. There it is. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, no. Discord's just being an ass. Does that.
No. Hey, Chris. How's Chris doing? Good to see you, Chris.
How was your day, mate?
No, I don't fuck all.
Again? Bill.
And got a,
You know. Is that Jamie? I was just making noise.
I said done that and got away with it. Good for you.
Yeah. I think I'm going through work withdrawal, I think is what's happening.
Work withdrawal.
Yeah. I had a couple of days off and I'm just so exhausted I don't know what to do with myself. It's just like,
Uh,
you know,
oh,
I don't have to get up in the morning. I still get up at 5, 6 in the morning, but
Yeah, I
you know,
used to do that too when I worked. Didn't have to get up, but I still bloody well got up. Ah,
I don't know. I
very
think it's
nice.
just one of these things where I've just de-escalating um from all the work that's been going on.
Yeah,
I guess it's kind of like a version of PTSD.
could be. Could be.
Yeah, well, it is. And you get used to just working all the time, and then when you're done working, you don't really know what to do with yourself.
No,
You know,
I've been through that, mate. I still have vivid dreams sometimes of being at work, going to work, and some are that vivid. When I wake up, I look at the time and think, shit, I better get ready for work. And I actually start to get out of bed before I realise, hang on a minute, you haven't worked friggin' 20 years.
oh wait, I'm trying to get out of bed, and where's my cane?
Yeah,
Yes.
something along those lines. Bloody horrible.
I don't
Have you
usually
checked
have that.
out any of the new announcements on Anno 17? No,
Anno
117?
17.
117.
I haven't checked out nothing. It's like Farm Sim. I'm not gonna get all excited or butthurt about anything. I'm just gonna let it happen. I'll buy it. I'll pre-order it like a week before it's released.
Yeah,
And then I'll start the moaning and complaining about how it's not right and it doesn't work.
yeah. So just
But
normal like I do.
well, I'm hoping that the 3-year plan. I mean, 22 is a much better game than 19 was. So I'm hoping the 3-year plan gives them the extra
Yeah,
testing stage. Because 22, we
yeah,
didn't really have any out of the box problems. We had the joining the multiplayer servers difficulty, but I think a lot of that is just related to Farm Sim being because Farm Sim 22 and Battlefield were released in the same week, and Farm Sim had twice as many players
yep.
online as Battlefield. And I
Mm,
would say Battlefield is probably a premier game, right? That's up there with Call of
yeah,
Duty.
it's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as popularity goes. So I think it's just one of these very um, well done games because it just allows a vast audience,
Yeah,
and you get a lot of people that aren't typically gamers that would. I mean, I know people that are playing Farm Sim that would never play any type of video game before,
yeah.
no interest at all. But this one, yeah, oh yeah. Most
Yeah,
people
that is
associate
true.
most people associate video games with Call of Duty.
Yeah, and games like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the majority of games I played were all first-person shooters. I used to like them.
Yeah, I used to like them too. I played quite a few.
You know, starting with Doom and
Yeah.
uh, James Bond, GoldenEye,
Yeah.
Nintendo, and then
Oh, there was another one too back then. Half-Life.
oh yeah, yep, Half-Life. Yep, that was pretty popular.
Yeah. Played that to death.
There's some Tom Clancy games I tried to play, but I couldn't get into them because
Nah.
they were too complicated.
Yeah, I
I
did
would say
try one.
they're not complicated. They were just very technical.
Rain,
Yeah.
I liked Rainbow Six.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Rainbow Six. Yeah.
I didn't have Rainbow Six. What the hell did I have? I had it was an old one because it was on my original Xbox.
And mine was on PC. Could set up a whole mission plan and then run it as one of the operatives yourselves, and the other one would autopilot based on code words and that. Good.
I've played the best first-person shooter that I played before I gave up the genre was Black Hawk Down. It was based on the movie. You could play it single player or multiplayer. In single player, you got to actually play the movie, and it was damn good. Multiplayer was okay, but no good against Europeans because you'd spawn 5 minutes after them, and you'd spawn dead. Yeah, great. Because you'd have people camping around the spawn sites because they knew where all the spawn sites were.
Yeah, the old first-person shooters, that used to be a thing.
Yeah, it's not as bad now, I've heard.
Well, they've done a lot to make it less predictable and all that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. But yeah, that was a great game. I loved the movie. And when the game came out, I bought it. Certainly. But it's one of the last first-person shooters I've ever played. Played Half-Life a lot. And the James Bond one. A lot.
Unfortunately, I got too good at GoldenEye and nobody would play with me.
Yeah.
You're kind of disappointing because when I went to college, like, we could play 4-on-4 all day long, and they just wouldn't, nobody wanted to play with me. Well, after a couple of days, every team that I was on won every single game because I just played the game every single night for 3 hours since it come out.
Yeah.
I beat everything there was to do. I got every cheat code. I beat it 100%. I played that game so much. It was my favorite game. And these other guys, they didn't really play it like I did. It wasn't their fault. I knew where all the spawn points were. I knew where all the weapons were. I knew everything. And then they tried playing 3-on-1, and it was even worse because then I had 3 targets to hit instead of 1.
I guess the others were too busy doing college work stuff instead of playing games.
No, they just, they were a lot more passive about it than I was. It's just my game. If it had been another game, I would have been very good at it, You just happened to, waltz upon something that I was really adverse in. You can't reach the repair station.
Too far away, man.
My repair station sucks anyway. I need to put a repair trigger down, but I'm too lazy. I'm like Johnny.
It's no excuse.
Can't be bothered. Well, I used GDX's trailer, so I don't have an actual repair station.
Oh, yeah. You can't select that in Courseplay. Or the other one.
You don't have to. You don't have to select it. It'll just do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, then that means you have to have that thing running all the time. That trailer.
Yeah, you would, yes. And I don't think it'll pick it up because I tried it and it doesn't seem to pick it up.
I like the
I
just
think
the normal in-game workshop. I think it's
Hmm.
great. Very nicely made little shed. You know, has a big trigger out front. Good.
Well, maybe the next rendition of the game, if I have motivation, I'll go and do I'll try to be the first one out there to have all the blank triggers mod that everybody will
Oh,
download. It's like a list of dumb mods that everybody competes to have.
yeah.
It's not like everybody wants to have them and use them, but it doesn't take any sort of talent to make the mod. It's just whoever
Yeah.
kind of gets to it first thing.
It's like those silo triggers they have around fields, so they don't have to cut it back to the main silo. You know, they set a grate at the end of the field, like a dump
Mhm.
trigger, and it automatically loads it connected to the main silo. That's pathetic, I reckon. I've used them before, way back in, I think they were around in 15.
Because because the storage radius is like the whole 2,000 meters or something. Yeah, it's kind of those. There's always the empty triggers. There's the everything xylos. There's the food mixers. I don't use the stationary mixers anyway.
Yeah, I prefer them. You can't fuck the mix up.
Yeah, but I can make more feed faster with the wagons, with two wagons running.
Yeah, probably.
Because you max out
I
those
can't.
mixers, you max the mixer out, then you got to buy a second one.
Unless you put a storage down for them, because there is a total mix ration storage.
Yeah, but and then that's the other thing. It's kind of you can't store total mix ration.
No, it turns into clag,
Well, that and
basically.
it just rots and spoils
I
and
hope Giants bring back silage for cows, default like it used to be, so you could just feed them silage. You wouldn't get 100%, but you get damn close to it. There's a lot of farmers, that's all they feed them, silage.
I just want corn. I want different silages, and I want you to have to feed them all.
Uh,
It's like I wish I could just take that part of Maize Plus, you
Oh,
know.
stop
oh,
cursing.
yeah,
Stop cursing on the stream.
yeah,
Well, I just want that part of it.
yeah.
I want grass or alfalfa silage, corn silage. I want corn or soybean is a grain mixture added. The mineral feed, it was a good addition. I like the mineral feed being added.
Yes.
But your main that's your main for and actual dry hay too. So you have hay, grass silage, corn silage, mineral feed, and you could even put molasses in there because we have sugar beets and it's a production.
Yes.
Now, here we don't feed a lot of molasses because we feed grass silage.
Yeah.
But out west, they feed a lot of molasses because they feed a lot of dry hay. But you know, it just would add. The cow recipe should be very hard, very, specific, and the pig recipe should be a mixture. They should have pig food mixing wagons or a placeable. Giants should have their own placeable mixers, honestly.
I should change that bloody recipe too.
Pig recipes can be tough because they're so different depending on.
Depending on what region you're in, we don't feed them potatoes and sugar beets over here. They're not available. And if they were, they'd be so bloody expensive. You just couldn't make any money from pigs. And we do use a mineral feed in the mix.
Well, you use a mineral feed in every animal except for maybe sheep. And even then, I would
Well-
argue there's probably a mineral feed of some sort with a sheep ration.
Yeah.
Fortified grain or, pelletized grain pellets or something like that.
Yeah. Well, they make them here. I used to work for the company, the grain mill here. That's where I started learning to drive truck. We used to cart beef pellets.
Oh, come on. What is the problem?
And that was the food of choice by most big sheep farms. If they didn't have grass, they fed them pellets.
Beef farming in this country is on small herd scale. I don't know of any. I don't know of any
there'd
very.
be some.
I don't know of any large sheep herds. The only large sheep farms I know of are all just for milk.
Yeah.
Sheep and goat milk. But as far as, even out west, they don't have maybe 500 sheep in a ranch or something is a large farm. They don't really.
Yeah.
We don't use
Don't
wool
do
for bears.
thousands.
We don't use wool, and the Muslims, they want live sheep. They want
Disgusting.
they want to slaughter it themselves.
Yeah. Meat slaughtered the proper way is far better anyway. Not these quick slaughterhouses. Kill it, cut it, package it, all in the same day. Yeah, no, that's bloody shit.
Well, they do it all in the same day. Except their packaging is kind of a little coarse, but
Carcass be hung for days before it's cut up.
oh, come on. Why is this thing such a pain in the fucking ass? There we go.
But yeah, over here we're big lamb eaters.
Yeah.
But yeah, bullshit. You haven't had a decent lamb.
Americans don't eat lamb.
No, because you don't have decent lamb over there.
The only type of wool we wear is on our feet in the wintertime. Well, I have really nice wool socks I wear all year round, but
Yeah.
wool is that or a suit.
Yeah.
Most your cheap suits are polyester anyway. Good quality wool is expensive.
Would be over there.
Well, we don't, like I said, we don't have large sheep herds, so
Well, there's no
that
call for it.
well, sheep are labor intensive, and that's something we don't have for.
Not
You know,
really.
we don't. Yeah, the whole lambing and shearing process, that's very labor intensive.
Oh, the shearing is, but you only do that once a year.
Yeah, but who?
It's only lamb once a year. They only get shorn once a year. And you have to dip them or inject them. That's the only other thing you got to do.
What? So they taste better?
No, but all the diseases they can catch. But other than that, you basically only handle your sheep 3 times a year, really. And that process of injecting or dipping them is done after they've been shorn. So really you only interact with them twice a year.
I think I'm gonna run out of silage.
You're better on running on silage, but
I think I'm gonna run out.
are you going to run out?
Yeah.
You'll have to buy it, mate.
I got 1,000,000 liters. I got 1,000,000 liters left, and it's end of November. But that's got to get me through basically another year. Well, no, because I've got this. I've got 2.5 million right sitting next to it that's ready to go, so I'll be good. But that's only to feed 500 cows.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to have to be making like 3 million liters of silage every year.
Easy.
Because you're playing with seasons on, right?
Not on this one.
Oh,
in the
you're
challenge.
not. Oh, you're not. Oh, I thought the challenge was. Yeah, okay.
Well, originally was seasons on, but we decided that seasons wouldn't allow us to keep rotating crops around to do what we want to do, right?
Yeah.
Well, that I would say with a contest, seasons would not be ideal. Yes,
The Friday one is.
because you guys would be wanting to do different things, and
Yeah.
if you had to play with seasons, you can't do it.
I
Plus,
can't.
seasons drags the freaking game out.
Yes.
You say Friday's got seasons on?
No, I didn't. You imagined I said that.
I'm going to rewind my video and clip it and post it later.
Nah.
It ain't gonna make a difference. You don't care.
No.
I'm getting rich right now on pig food.
I wish Wonka would get rid of seasons. It would make that easier to play.
Well, yeah, especially at that speed.
Well, I don't care about the speed. It's just we've got some
Yeah,
players
season makes it even harder.
that are planting 4,000 trees lagging the server out.
Yeah.
You know.
I just wish Wonka would find more to things to do rather than go, right, I've done for the day and that's only an hour's gone. And he wants to speed it up to 1,000,000. Oh, let's sleep. Hang on. I'm still seeding. Oh, no, I've got nothing to do.
Well,
Bring your
it's,
seeder over here and help me. Oh, I don't have a seeder.
well, the problem with it is that you can't keep going. You know, you can't keep moving on through whatever you want to do at your own pace because you're shackled to the season.
Yes.
And then we end up with 3-4 months of doing absolutely freaking nothing in the wintertime.
Yes.
But then
That's why you build 1,000,000
Somebody-
trees.
yeah, but then somebody plants 1,000,000,000 trees, so then of course they don't want to fast forward because they want to harvest their trees. Meanwhile, the rest of us, they could care less about trees. We're just sitting there with our thumb up our ass.
Yep.
Plus, the game goes too slow, I think, for a multiplayer server played once a week for 4 hours.
Yeah. Like I said,
You
we're,
don't
we're,
advance-
we're not going to advance. We're not. We plant it barely, and there's a pretty good chance we're not going to harvest it.
Yeah.
Because we only play about one day every week.
Yeah.
You know. The pace we're going, the new game's going to be out before we, like you say, before we harvest any of these crops.
Yep.
Maybe a point to bring up to Wonko.
I've tried bringing up many things to Wonko. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think he really cares about advancing the game, though. He sets everything up from the beginning, and that's usually just about that's all he wants to do.
Yeah.
Once the games get too advanced, there's too much to do, then he has no interest in it.
Doesn't want to do it. Well, in the last, I don't know about this game. In the last game, he didn't even bother with cows, and that's his favourite thing to do. Same on Valley Springs. Didn't have any cows.
Yeah, he did.
So, no, he sold them, got rid of them.
Why do you sell them?
Because he couldn't keep up with it at that speed, keeping the feed.
Oh, he could keep. Yeah, that's right, because he could keep up with them because Valley Springs has got that animal mod built into it. You could
Yeah.
keep up with the manure and all that.
No. So he stopped doing cows and was just cutting grass, making silage, cutting grass, making silage. Let's speed it up. Why are we going so slow? Because we've got stuff to do. And on Valley Springs, he had the big X as his mower.
Big M,
Not Big M, yeah, whatever it's
Yeah.
called, yeah.
because it's
The
the
big
big
shovel.
mower.
Yeah. Big
But it
mower,
is-
self-propelled, easy to drive, quick.
But they didn't want to call the Krone Forager the Big F.
Uh,
That would have been hilarious, though. You got the Big M and the Big F.
yep.
That Krone chopper is a big F. It's a big failure.
Bloody ripper. I love it.
Ah, garbage. They don't hold up.
Uh,
Kloss is the only one that makes a Forager that's really worth buying.
yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's the one we usually buy when we're doing big, lots of silage, chopping.
I got an old Kloss off a Mod Hub I'm running.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bread and butter 900s I used to work on
It's like the old square body style.
Well, this is a Speedstar Green Eye, but yeah, 492s.
Produced any
God,
pig
they were
food
so
yet,
good.
Johnny?
Sorry?
Have you produced any pig food yet? No?
Got no piggy. Why's that?
I'm selling my extra pig food I have right now, and I'll make more. It's great demand.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not making any money. No pigs yet, so that is my next step, but
Scrump already come and gone for today.
Yes.
yeah, twice.
On early, and then he left for a bit, and then come back on again. He left here, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so.
Yeah, for
Who-
him, left at 2.
Who's winning here?
I would have to say
It's
Scrump
out of
is.
those two. It's out of those two.
Scrump's in the lead, huh?
Yeah, I would say he
Yeah.
is. His debt is down fairly well, and his leading on the pigs and the cows as far as numbers.
He's got it easily. He's got about 4 times more chickens than he needed for the competition, and probably double the sheep that he needed. I was bloody well held back.
I'm sure you were.
No, I was. The bank wouldn't lend me money. And didn't matter what we did, we couldn't get the bank to loan money to Farm 2.
The glitch.
There was a glitch. Farm 2 can't interact with the bank.
Weird.
It is weird. Never come across that before. Jamie even tried it in single player and took over Farm 2. No. Bank says get fucked. Most unkind of it. Never had that problem on any map.
No.
And see, this has been designed for 4 farms, this place. I don't know. They were buying up land and putting stuff down and buying more land, and here I am with 2 plots of land. And they got like 8.
Yeah, I always start the animals early. I buy like 10 of them because they'll reproduce while I'm building up money.
Yeah. I eventually got to that stage after Jamie and Grumph decided to catch me up.
Oh, 2.5 more hours and then my stone picker will be done. Probably be longer than that because he has to go empty that stupid thing all the time. But I found out you could put the stone pickers on auto drive and then they'll drive to the sell point and get rid of the stones for me.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
Once I figured that out, I left the stones in the game and I bought like 3 or 4 stone pickers.
Oh, yeah. There's a cheaty ones out there that do about 20 meters, one swipe.
Well, I made a cheaty one. I have a bucket on a telehandler, and when you can when you turn the bucket on, it turns into like a 9-meter wide stone picker, and you can just cruise across the field with it.
Yep.
I think I did put a speed limit on it because it was kind of cheaty, cruising across the field at 25 mile an hour.
You think?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it could have been a bit of it too.
Well, I could knock off some acreage picking stone. The only thing I can't make it do is that hired helper, nothing won't recognize it, is a bucket.
Ah, right.
Won't control a bucket, so I even tried turning it on and starting the hired worker with a cultivator or something, and it still just turns it off. Doesn't work. That was slightly disappointing, but
Yeah.
because I got one for a telehandler and I got one for a tractor bucket, and I was gonna make one for a loader, and then I was gonna make a 3-point hitch bucket. You know, that went on the front of a
Oh,
tractor.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
3-point hitch one might work if you described it as a stone picker, and all it had to do was lower it. Might work.
Yeah, that one would probably work because it would be an actual implement. It wouldn't be a tool attachment.
Yeah. Yeah, just designate it as a stone picker. Have it set to a specific angle. Just let it go. You wouldn't have to have it hit the ground.
Well, I was going to take the loader rollover bucket and then modify the rollover part so that it just tipped up. It just tipped up the dump.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That would work.
Yeah. Yep, I thought about doing something like that, but I don't know. My stone bucket works the way I intended it, and then I found out I could use auto drive with the in-game echoes, and I was like, okay, just do that. I don't have to give up the realism of picking stone, and I
Not
don't
every
have,
land has stones, mate.
and I don't have to do it.
The large
No,
crop fields over to the west of me, there's no stones in the ground. It's all
no,
red dirt.
we have lots of ground here with no stone in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you do that in GE because that would be a thing. It would be one of those things where I wish, like the precision farming, you paint the soil types. I wish you could do like paint the stone areas and then set
Yeah,
the
well,
the maximum stone area for the parts
yeah,
of the field.
that would be good. But that brings me up to that statement. Brings me into Mr. Sealy P. He's got a test where he tests all the stuff. I think it's one of the default maps, but he uses it exclusive at testing, and he's got fields set up. One field produces stone, the others don't. So when he's got testing a plough or a deep cultivator or just a normal cultivator, he tests it on the field that produces stone, which then he can tell whether, this mod is a deep cultivator or a properly designed plough or whatever, or a shallow cultivator that doesn't bring up stones. Yet if he tries it on the other field, well, there's no stone. He has one field set aside with stones on it. So I don't know what he's done there or how he's done it.
Well, none of the rest of them have. He doesn't bring up stone.
No. Well, I don't think so, because he always goes, okay, we'll go to the field over here to see about the stone. Okay. And always, why don't you try it on any field? But he doesn't seem to. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
I mean, I've played on some maps.
GE.
Yeah,
no,
but
he's on PlayStation, so he's not edited in GE.
No, that's right. Right.
Well, if he's on PlayStation, then he's probably done just pick the stones and then let it come back. Because if you cultivate and then you pick the stones or roll it, and then you go through, and then it'll break the stone back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the fact that every field has stones. And
Well, like
some of the mod maps have massive stones all the time. And don't always have it. I mean, where we had our piggery, a long way away from here, it was sort of hilly area, quite hilly. And yeah, stony as hell.
well,
So,
the top of the hills are usually stony, and then the valleys usually don't have much stone.
yeah, no, in this area there was. It's the farm we leased. We leased some land and to grow crop in it.
Jamie's cheating. I'm watching him cheat.
Oh, actually, it was to grow lucerne in it, or alfalfa. And Dad had me plough 50 acres he leased. And it was all very, very hilly. And he wanted me to plough it all. It took me a week with a 50 horsepower tractor and a 2-furrow plough. And Jesus, there were rocks in it.
Man, where's that violin coming from again?
You should. But I actually loved it. I was only 15 or 16 at the time. I actually loved it.
Alright, I gotta take the fur thing out.
Take your fur out.
Yeah, I gotta
Bit
take the
rough.
furry thing out.
Bit rough, mate.
Yeah. Gotta go do a wee. Time for a wee. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, mate. I've got a field to fertilise, then I'll let off as well.
Yeah,
Need to go down to the shop.
few little jobs to do, but it'll be Tuesday finish up, I guess. We got another 40 minutes here.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't take me that long to fertilise this field, I would hope.
Well, I just made $305,000 selling my pig food.
Jesus. Talk about cheating. Yeah, I haven't even bothered with calf or anything. Nope, nope, nope.
Well, I thought it would take more pig food than it was. I've got
Oh, yeah.
540 pigs.
Yeah.
So I got my pigs. And 143,000. I don't know how much we eat in a day, but like my barn was full and they're not chewing through it.
No. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, maybe you have to get to 1,000 pigs before it acts stupid like the cows do. Don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it only does it for cows. I will have a look at it later on. There's a big tree cutter there for you.
Yeah, I saw that. That's alright. I'm still leasing mine. I don't have that many more to demolish, so.
Mm-hmm.
These Chris and Manara behind, they didn't see that. You enjoy playing Aussie No Man's. That's probably whenever
Oh,
Doc asked
you're
you.
worse than me.
I strive to be better, but
Yeah.
I think that's when Doc asked what you were doing.
It could be a great. It is an okay play, but it could be a great. Just hasn't. He hasn't done that. with it. Just unfortunate. This is why you need to look into that on-screen chat window.
Yes.
I do too, but I can't be asked. I had it all working.
I'll have to look and see if it. I don't tend to get a lot of people chatting on mine.
I know. I don't either. But when I do, I hate missing him. Really do hate it. Not much I can do about it. I have to physically turn my head and look too far away and then have to lean towards it to read it.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, might as well stay gone. It's nearly finished fertilising that field. Can you make sure it's still going, please, for me?
Course play, field 45,
Lovely.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to fertilise on there manually or do line manually. You waste even more. With course play, at least you use a reasonable minimum amount. Alright, tell Doc, see you later.
Alright.
Enjoy what's left of your night, mate. We'll catch up soon, I hope. Alright.
Yeah, I won't be around tomorrow early on. I might be
No, that's fine.
later getting in.
Yeah, who knows? I might be late. Alright, mate. We'll catch you when I catch you.
Yep.
See ya.
Like there. Good money stream. Have to play around with cow barns and see which ones we can place. And lots of food storage for them. I think we will keep all these.
Hey.
Hey. Johnny said, "See you later." He got booted. He got booted off and said he wasn't gonna bother coming back on.
I'd have to log back in. I don't know. I'll just do it tomorrow. Yep, I can hear him right now.
He didn't have much left to do. He was a course play. He was doing fertilizing on the field. So
I'll let you run it.
what's that?
I'll let you run the server on the contest, or you guys don't care anymore.
Yeah, I go a few minutes after. I was late getting on because of the evenings getting longer. We said we go to midnight, but I'll only go another probably 10 minutes here. Just about bedtime.
Wow, everybody else is asleep in the house. You might as well just keep going.
Yeah, I still got a shower.
Yeah, who cares? That way, you just wash the sheets instead of your body. It's fine.
Oh, it's a good day. Made a clean killing on sales today.
Well, it's just bringing people into the air conditioning.
No, I mean on here. Sold
Oh,
all,
on here.
sold all that pig food, like $440,000.
Oh, it makes a good day. I don't understand why my manure bunker is leaking. It's spawning manure outside the manure bunker thing.
Hmm.
Very strange. Funny how long it takes to get some of these stupid mods released, where it's like, why did nobody make a bunch of blank, flat, simple manure pits that fit a little better with,
Yes.
with the barns than what Giants did. Let's see. Must be everybody. Everybody's full of food. All the milk is emptied. This is why I like just playing single player, because I fiddle around with everything and make it kind of to my own liking.
Yeah.
So I changed the growth cycle so that I could get double crop beans in. Because I don't know why everybody doesn't believe that you can't harvest in December. I mean, we harvest in December all the time here.
Just depends on your climate.
Yeah, but I mean,
we wouldn't be able to harvest in December here because you might sometimes, but we get snow, we get stuff that's not nice to harvest in. Crops aren't going to dry out. Depends what your crops are, but
well, we do too, but you still do a lot of harvesting in this. Well, see, this is where I want the growth cycle to be 24 periods instead of 12. I think that would be better. Because a whole month to change the growth calendar, it seems like a lot to me.
Yeah.
And if you could get down to half a month, I'd be happy. I'd really like it to be 50 or 48 periods roughly. Whatever it is. I'd like to see it per week. You know, so there's 12 months of the year, 4 weeks in a month. Yeah, so 48 weeks. That would be the ideal. Because crops like grass really are affected. If you cut grass in 1 month, then you have to wait a month, and then you can cut it again the following month. But in all reality, grass should be like 6 weeks to harvest again.
Yep.
And then I'd like to see some crop rotation stuff. Each cutting of grass every season gets less and less because that's what happens. And every year you have a seeding in, you get less and less off of it.
Yeah, without turning the soil or doing something to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do manure fertilization that would boost it back up, you know.
Yeah.
I think precision, seeing how Giants gave up on precision farming, I have a feeling it's because the people that are working on precision farming are now putting it into the new game.
Yep.
Would be my speculation. Because they really just dropped it. It's like they released it and we're all like, oh, yay, it's back for 22. And then, you know, see ya, Sally. We're not going to even update it for the DLC crops? That's interesting. I think we're going to see a material system for the buildings too. Like the vehicles have a material system. I think we're going to see that similar thing on the buildings next to make it easier. We got color changeable buildings here, but it's still not where it should be.
No.
So I think we're going to see a lot better rendition of that. I don't see really a whole lot of changes.
I don't think.
No,
I think if they had graphics, might be the one thing that might be like not graphics, but like game engine. They might be to they drop the console. They might be to speed some things up better for us. Drop like the low end console.
Yeah, I think it was it the PlayStation 4 and then the Legacy Xbox. Yeah, because I think I mean, a lot of the games that are coming out aren't supported on those platforms anymore. It's just getting hard to, you know, detune a game that much.
Yeah.
Especially when you're releasing new games and trying to make them better than ever, you know? I see most of the improvements just being in, like you said, the engine, getting the graphics better, you know, foliage and all that.
Yeah.
Goats is the only animal I could possibly see them adding. a little bit more options for the character creation. They're so far behind on that, but whatever. I mean, this game, the character creation's like something out of 1998. You know, like one of the survival games back then. You got more options in Minecraft.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the password. I mean, oh no, I got heifers in my calf barn. How'd that happen? I don't think of any brands that they could bring in that would be impressive. You know what I mean? They've got all the major tractor brands and equipment manufacturers in there. Nothing that stands out to me. It's like, oh, I'm surprised they don't have this.
I don't think there's different brands. I'd like to see some better older kit, like not just a couple of John Deeres and Massey Ferguson. Like, with, you know, these mods that have come out with the Zerions and stuff like that. Like this, it'd be nice stuff to have as base game.
Yeah. It would be nice to have a 300 horsepower tractor that didn't cost $500,000.
Yeah. Well,
And they keep getting better on bringing the North American, Australian spec stuff into, you know, a lot of the newer stuff. You have the European and North American configurations, and all that stuff is really nice that they're you know, making it from the base game. I mean, it's surprising how much base game equipment I'm using on my single player game. You know, yeah, I got all these mods and I don't like them. I like the base game stuff the best.
yeah.
But it's, you know, like the Kubota pack there you're seeing, you know, they're starting to put the narrower tires and stuff like that on the tractors as options where they never used to do that before. They're starting to get a little more global on how they're making configurations. Would be nice if Giants did just make the same configurations in different tire brands. That would be nice.
Yeah.
You know.
But I want BKTs that are narrow and not Noikians that are narrow and not, you know what I mean? That's the Michelins or whatever.
It's like, I don't see the point of putting the same size tire in 4 different brands. I mean, I don't know.
All right. I think I'm just about done.
I'm still feeding cows. I lost my bale fork. Somebody must have run it over. It's upside down. What I'd really like them to see is have kind of like 2 different game modes. You know, you play arcade or you play seasons.
Yeah.
Make it a little easier to try to depict between the two, but still have the biggest thing for players is having on-off switches for everything. I mean, I'd even go as far as you could turn lime off, you could turn fertilizing off, you could turn spraying off, you just turn everything off.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to cheat, let them cheat, who cares? They're only cheating themselves on this game, you know? There's no winning and losing. You never knew oops, did you?
No.
Yeah. You drive everybody nuts. He's the one that'd always bring us back together, though. He'd drive us all apart and then bring us all back together. It was kind of like this weird, just. He wasn't intentionally trying to yell at everybody, it just happened. He'd get so frustrated with trees and maps that didn't have big open fields, and he didn't like maps that had clutter on them, so you couldn't play any of the Polish or Russian maps. He loved the cheaty stuff, you know, the 25-mile-an-hour combines with 2,500-meter heads.
Yeah.
I don't personally see any point in any of that stuff, but
Well, I'm going to quit the game. Save the game, quit the game, and stop my stream. Well, thank
alrighty.
Doc for chat, Johnny for playing, Scrum for playing, Chris for dropping in the chat tonight. Seeing as Johnny wouldn't go and stream because he's cheating.
Well, of course he is.
He keeps saying he's not
Well,
doing anything, but it's going to be bad. I know it's bad.
what do you mean you know it's bad?
I know he's doing bad stuff over there because he's not streaming. Oh, am I still streaming? I'm saying that out loud and he's going to hear it? Oh, no.
He's too lazy to cheat.
Anyway, we'll. Are you back on tomorrow, Doc, on Fairhead?
I think so. I probably be an early day, but I think so. I don't have much motivation to go anywhere. It's yucky out.
Yeah. Probably be along. I'll be along later, but I'll probably be along.
Yeah, I'll probably be like on early and then I'll leave early. Kind of a hide inside in the midpoint of the day.
Yeah. It's sticky there too, I assume, is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not pleasant by
No.
any means.
I find it here. It's I don't mind the hot or the heat type thing. I don't like it's oppressively hot, but it went from like cool, moderate temperatures to really hot and sticky overnight.
Yeah, it kind of it's that whole jet stream changed and just brought up all that Gulf warm air.
Yeah.
That we have the same problem. It's either too cold or too hot.
Yeah.
There's no middle. It's either like a dry, cool, or it's just this oppressive nonsense. Which I like it. I like it hot, but this is even a little much for me.
Yeah.
Just makes me sleepy. I haven't felt good most of the day anyway, because I just, you don't really feel like doing anything when you step outside and it's like a sauna.